Out of all aspects in Pokemon Go, egg hatching is definitely the most consistently disappointing.
Ooh, that's a spicy egg hatch. Nice.
Yes, good morning everybody. Welcome in to the Horizons crossover event, bringing in Charcadet from 2, 5 and 10 kilometer eggs for the duration of the event, and also that new costume Pikachu. Now where on earth? It's not too far to be honest, we may go and grab that actually, but what I wanted to do is showcase field research tasks. Now there's 2 that will give you encounters with Pikachu. Unfortunately, they are lumped in with other Pokemon as well. So win a raid, oof, and hatch eggs. More specifically, thanks to LeakDuck for this, hatch 2 eggs is going to give you the Pikachu, and they're lumped in with other Pokemon, which I really do hate when they do that. So those are the field research tasks for the event. Question is, will we find them? That's not even an event task. Fantastic. Now, I would love that shiny cap hat Pikachu, amazing, but we're going to be gunning for that Charcadet today, so we're going to spin as many stops as we can, hatch as many eggs, and just hope that we can get some. There we go, there's a 2 eggs task, that's something at least. Also, Beldum is kind of a rare spawn for this event, which is great to grind XL candy for. Of course, the Pikachu is in the 1-star raids as well, with a few others. I think there's a Rockruff in there, which isn't too bad, but do bear in mind the spawn rate of that is going to be horrendous. Speaking of, look at that gift. The Horizon series, a nice crossover event gift, which isn't too bad. Let's see. Okay, those are dead items, but I do love the background of that. We of course have some snapshots. You get surprise snapshots with Pokemon and characters from the Horizon series. So we're going to see what our first one is. Pray for Pikachu. Okay, we got some kind of character. I don't watch it, so I have no idea. Unfortunately, I think we can get Sprigatito, which can't be shiny. So the Paldean starters are featured in this event as well. They don't have a shiny, they will get a community day eventually in the future. Once the event concludes on March the 11th, you're going to find Charcadet coming from 10 kilometer eggs exclusively. It's probably going to be like a Larvest chase we had last year. Very rare, then get gradually more common over time. I am quite surprised that there's no invites coming from Europe, but hopefully that will change. So if you are new here, don't forget that you can smash that like button and also subscribe as well. I hope that you can stick around on the channel because there's content coming out all the time. But for now, I need to go and get a coffee and some breakfast and restock on some eggs. I cleared the egg storage before today. Hopefully we can hatch that Charcadet in today's video and demonstrate the split evolution form that you have to do for Armarouge and Ceruledge. Not only do we just have a Beldum here, which is real nice for the XL candy, we have Mega Sizzle for the boost of Bug and Steel, but we have our first Pikachu check. Come on. Okay, I love that it gets a little extra animation. Anybody who remembers back in 2021, I think it was around the Eevee Community Day when it had its second time round, all of Gen 1 Pokemon had like a little extra animation when you encountered them, and it looked really, really good, and then they took them away for no apparent reason. So Pikachu with the cap stats, it's going to be in the bag, and unfortunately it's going to be off the radar, so now we are hunting blind, but with coffee and croissant in hand, we're going to drop the Daily Incense and actually run Roar of Time for a good couple of hours. It looks fantastic. I'd love to get this shiny. I'm really hoping that Europe can deliver some invites, and there's still no 1-star raids that are hatching after 11 PM. That's how the events work. You need the raids to spawn after 10, therefore they hatch after 11. We'll do a nice 2-hour block and then drop the Daily Adventure Incense and then be on our merry way, shall we? But give me the Daily Incense. I like the prompts that you actually have to use an item. So now, let's see. And we do have a Tapu Koko's just hatched. We might actually do that. Tapu Koko raid out tomorrow. Don't forget. Go and drop a comment with your in-game name and your friend code into the comments of the Charged Up Research Day video. First batch of 2K eggs. 5 of them. Let's see if Charcadet will appear out of these, because it's mixed in with all the regular rubbish. Fletchling, for goodness sake. The Chonko wouldn't mind, but Fletchling is definitely the new awful call for those 2Ks. Togepi? Togepi again. It's going to be a struggle, people. Don't expect to hatch it immediately, because there's Pichu in there, for example. Oh my goodness me, those were terrible. As you can see, it's in there, not quite in the Larvesta tier, which is good. So, okay, so in the common tier for the 10Ks, and the 2Ks, the mid tier. Hatch 2 egg quest. The first quest for Pikachu, oh, it's for Koko. Oh my god. That is the ultimate disappointment right there. You hatch 2 eggs, check the quest, and then it's a starter. Come on. I've checked around on the local groups. Good news, the nests haven't rotated with the event, which sometimes happens, which is really, really nice. It actually happened with the research day on Sunday, so I'm very pleased to hear that Gunnersbury's still a Drilbur nest, which is where we're going to head now. Shadow Shiny. damn it, it's in 234. You need 260 and above. I didn't put it in a video actually, but on that Sunday before the research day, we did a Raikou shadow raid and I got a 98% shadow, which is insane. So I'm grinding the XL candy for that. Oh, a 2K Charcadet. Okay, it's not long for those eggs, so any 1 stars oh my god, there's no 1 stars around that are hatching after 11. Still, 3 stars do have Metagross in them, so if you want to grind some XL candy, but to be honest, Beldum seems a good enough spawn in this event that you can just whack down a Steel type Mega and collect the normal catches. Tapu Koko is down. So, thanks Alex for jumping in, by the way. Alex next and a couple of Patreon squad members. Let's see. 1796 isn't too bad, I think, but the key thing is final strike. And dude, we did a duo, Alex Next and I. Don't diss the Excadrill, okay? The Excadrill level 50 army is solid. Oh, damn, he got it. Okay, so he's very much taking the lead in our little final strike game. Can it be shiny though? Tapu Koko really doesn't want to sparkle for me this time around. Maybe Raid Owl can be a bit different, but let me catch this off camera because it's going to be a ball egg, and then let's go and whack-a-mole. Okay, Ashley caught first ball. First ball catch, and it's 93. Okay, it's actually not bad, to be honest. Pikachu task. Ooh. Oh, it's a Rockruff. That could have been blue though. Maybe it does it give you the dusk? Okay, well, if we don't get anything shiny or the Charcadet today, at least we have some salvation. I got one of these. This might actually be back-to-back encounters, I'm not sure, because I had one yesterday. So shiny Lickitung. It is a perma-boosted shiny. It's not actually an event spawn, I think. I see it is weather boosted, so maybe it could be the random Shundo. Okay, 1 star. If I search the shine, they are back-to-back Lickitung checks. This one was yesterday, because I always note down the encounter number, so there we go. Now maybe, ooh, okay, the eggs are starting to pop off, which is good. I must have those 5Ks ready to go. Pichu, where are those 5Ks? The 5Ks are about to go, ooh, the camera's going west. It's the Sprigatito, not shiny. We of course have hundos of all the Paldean starters. So there's the Fuecoco. You're going to really struggle to get that Pikachu from the quest, it's a real shame. They're literally 3.3 out of 3.3. Anybody who doesn't realise what I'm doing, this is looking very peculiar. I'm going to take 2 steps that way and they're going to hatch. Come with me while they hatch. Come on. That's the grand total of 15 feet that I had to walk to make them hatch. There we go. So, 5K eggs. Pour me. That's a Spollout tonight. Can't be shiny. Ooh, shiny Rock and Roller. Ooh, that's a spicy egg hatch. Nice. Another Pour me. Okay, we didn't get the Charcadet, but we hatched a damn shiny. It's a 666er. Dead stats, but yo, actually that's really, really cool. So actually, anybody who wants to throw back to a prior community day, Rock and Roller Community Day was the first time we went and played up in Nottingham, I think it was, with Ian. 2 shinies in 1 clip, we'll love to see it. Maybe these quests. Oh, Quaxley, okay. Right, just came back from doing that little B-roll clip, and eggs, Togepi 2K, figure I might as well get them on camera to be honest, and that is by far and away the worst egg hatch. 5K, Fuecoco. I've got to say, hatching eggs in Pokemon GO is one of the worst aspects of the whole game. Just awful. Oh my goodness me. Dead, 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 dead. Oh, we got some good news here. Thank you, Maz, from my Patreon squad. Latest members to join, also part of the podcast. There's finally a Pikachu in England. 522, I think it was. It's not particularly good IV, but shiny. Come on, Maz. Bring me the shiny. Like, we've won a raid, so we've got a quest check here too. Style points for the win. Boom, not shiny, and I don't think this is a Honda. I think it needs to be north of like 530. Something. Finally means that Pikachu's appearing in raids across somewhere in the country, and Oh, Goldenraz, excellent throw. Seriously, I did a leg workout yesterday, so squatting down is extremely painful. Thank you, Maz, for the invite. Really appreciate it. 3-star, first decent IV one, and quest, not shiny and not a hundo either. 402 is the quest hundo, by the way, if you need to know. So Gunnersbury's just over there. It's time to farm Drilbur and hopefully find some Pikachu dotted around the park too. One egg from every pool with Charcadet potentially in it. So let's see. Will we find it? No, mine junior. That's, I don't know, spare if somebody needs it. 2K. Smoliv again. And the 10. Quests. 1 Pikachu. 383. Not the hundo. I'd love to get a hundo. I'm a hundo collector. Oh, we got more eggs. More eggs going off. 5K, come on! And this one, Rog and Roller, not shiny this time around, so, boop, quietly, get in the bin. Finally, Pika, 377. We're gonna try our luck at 3 2-kilometer eggs, because, I'm trying to think back, I think my first Larvesta, way back in May of 2023, was actually from a 2K. That was a Solosis, or a translucent testicle as it's known on the podcast. Come on! Togepi. Am I just doing this in vain? I strongly suspect that I am. 93 Togepi, we picked up some more eggs, but we do have a weather-boosted Drilbur in the nest now, which is really nice. And getting the non-shiny Paldean starters from these quests is really disappointing. There's the shiny potential Pikachu in there that's brand new, or you can get a non-shiny potential Paldean starter that has had so many events already. I just had to pull up on a bench thanks to the GoCast crew for bringing me some good fortune because hands full of bits and pieces and drink and stuff. The 5-kilometer egg delivered, Charcadet. We've got our Pokédex, people. That's fantastic. 5k egg in the bag, and it's really a dead 2-star, but that does not matter to me. Maybe we could lucky trade it with somebody who can get as lucky as me, but let me know in the comments below, have you managed to hatch Charcadet already? That's not actually too many eggs. I'm very impressed, to be honest. You can see the split evolution there. 30 psychic type with it as your buddy, that's the key thing. Put it as your buddy, you don't have to battle with it specifically, but that will get Ceruledge, and then to get Armarouge, I think, no, sorry, the other way around. So there we go, we have Charcadet in the decks. Fantastic. We may be able to get the battle thing and do it actually just evolution-wise now. But I'm still going to hatch those eggs. I'm still hatching them, so come on, people. Throw a like down on the video if you haven't done so already. There is our... Ooh, okay, Paldean Dex. We've got a silver medal. That was the last one we needed. Hatched 2 Eggsars, though. Pikachu, not a hundo, but that's absolutely fine. Right, I can continue eating and having my lunch. Back around Walpole, chasing some Pikachu. And as you can see here, another perma-boosted shiny, but it has been a long time since getting one of those as a sparkly one. So, Scyther. It doesn't spawn too much outside of events, so might be a good one to grind your XL candy for if you haven't got your Mega sorted. Maybe trade for it. It is perma-boosted, so 1 in 64. And Mega Sizzle is no bad Mega at all. If this thing would stay in the ball. Stupid Scyther, seriously. Goldenraz, excellent. Ultra Ball curve throw. There we go, sorted. 1 XL candy for the catch, and just an awful 0-star, but perfect for a random trade. 1320. There we go, 3rd sparkly thing of the day. No bad thing at all. How are we doing on eggs? Some way still to go, but I will say, I haven't seen a single Pikachu anywhere. And I've been looking on Campfire as well. Nothing here in this part of London. Anywhere. Thank goodness other people have them and I can remote them, but I only have 1 remote left for the day. Okay, I think we might be looking to evolve that one, people. Nice, 91% Charcadet. It's beautiful, and 10k egg delivers. Okay, quickly before we have to finish the because I have to edit this, and there's pour me spot out to live stream. We've got podcasts tonight. I'm gonna go, let's go and find some ghost types, shall we? By the way, while we scout for either a ghost or a psychic type grunt, which might be a problem,
the best way to guarantee you get those 30 things defeated, we tried this with Mankey getting up to Annihilate earlier in the year, you can basically re-roll the same rocket grunt. So find a ghost type grunt and battle the first two, defeat the first two and exit before completing with the third, and then stick on that grunt and just battle the same two over and over and over again until you get the 30 done, and then you can wipe it clean. It's a bit laborious, but it does mean that you can basically just beat them all, rather than going around scoping for gyms, hoping for PvP, GBL, ghost encounters, and trying to do Shadow Golem raids.
5k. Will we get a third one? No. Wrong fire type. Some way up at the Broadway, there was a ghost type grunt that we've just been battling for the last 25 minutes. Yes, it does take that long actually to cycle through doing 2 and then quitting and reviving everything. We have done the 30. In fact, this should be 32 technically. And we're going to get a Golem, which 230. We don't really care too much about that. I crashed out of one of the battles, which is quite good because I didn't want to complete it. And we hatched another Charcadet from a 2-kilometer egg, which I can showcase, not that, the chonk. We go to recently hatched, you'll see it's right here from a 2-kilometer egg. So we've had one from every single egg pool. This isn't very good. We're actually short of 3 candy, so we're gonna put 3 candy into it and then find the one that is our buddy, because as you can see there, it's lit up. We've done the 30 ghost type battles you need to have. So the key thing for evolving it, put it as your buddy. You don't have to have it in the battle party. That's the best thing. Just put it as your buddy and then battle either the ghost or the psychic types to choose which evolution you wish to do. So, fresh Pokédex coming in. This is my favourite from the 2. When the shiny eventually gets released, it's fairly trash. Only the irises change colour. It doesn't actually change colour at all apart from the eyes. But here is that, I'm going to wait for the name to pop up to get it right. Ceruledge. Fantastic. The ghost type one into the Pokédex, and it looks epic. Absolutely epic. No idea how good this thing actually is. 91% to start the whole event off is not too bad at all. And actually, we're going to look to round out today's video. So to be honest, about 38 eggs, nearly 40 eggs hatched, and we've got 3 of them, one from every single egg pool, which is awesome. We've still got the potentials here. So this is vastly better, I would say, for day one. Obviously, we don't know RNG or your personal RNG. Mine seems to be quite good with this one, which isn't too bad, but so far it seems okay. It's no Larvesta, which is a really nice welcome change. That was just awful. Let's put that in the bin. No joy on the Pikachu, and there's still no sign of one anywhere at all. I might have to scan for campfire for that. So let me know in the comments below, have you managed to get Charcadet from an egg pool already? And if so, how good is it? And that's going to conclude today's little adventure quite nicely. So if you haven't done so already, please go and smash that like button and do subscribe if you are new as well. I'd hugely appreciate the support. And on the note of support, as always, thank you enormously to everybody who is on the rolling Patreon credits at the end of every major video we do here. These are the people who are the reason I continue to be able to do this and bring you content, entertain you hopefully, and go to travel to live events and do that sort of thing. Really, really do love the support, and I'm eternally grateful, genuinely. So thank you. Just as a leaf blower starts to kick in gear. So I hope you enjoyed the Pour Me Spotlight Hour, although Pour Me is a plague in this new event in the Wild Spawns as a non-shiny, which is a bit of a shame. Next up is the raid hour for Tapu Koko, the first one. As I said, go and drop your in-game name and your friend code in the comments of the video for the Charged Up Research Day. That's very important if you wish to join. But it does get 2 raid hours, and it's not enormously meta-relevant. Things that are enormously meta-relevant are the primals of Kyogre and Groudon. They've just fully announced the details of those raid days. The 17th of March is Kyogre Primal Raid Day, 2 to 5 PM local time, and the 23rd of March, 2 to 5 PM, is the Primal Groudon. The key thing is, it's the 20 remote raid limited capacity, which is awesome. So if you span 2 different days, you might be able to squeeze in 40 remote raids for these things. There is a boosted shiny chance, so they're boosting them from 1 in 20 to 1 in 10, very likely. How that's going to work, fingers crossed for your RNG on that one. They are both top of their game, top of their class in terms of the grounds and the water types. Very, very usable because they cover 3 different typings as their primals. Definitely grind this one, and if you're short of numbers, if you're in the local vicinity of West London, or if you feel like travelling a little bit, you are more than welcome to come and join me here in Ealing. We're going to be grinding on the 17th of March and the 23rd for both of those primals. Primal Energy is a must, and I need a Shundo Groudon, so I'm going to be grinding for those. But we do have a few more events coming up before that, so I'll say until the next time, do take care.